Hello there, it's Darren here. I'm in the shed. Welcome back on a sunny day. Again, another video talking about what's going on, how things are faring a little bit. Anyway, let's get on a little tour of the plot. So, as you can see, in my last one, I was going to do loads, but I've been doing loads overtime, so no time at all. This is my first weekend off in 5 weeks, but everything's starting to like really come to life, so I need to get my skates on. I was going to pull up the celery, but I've left it. Parsnips there at the back, misshaped ones. Someone at work wants them, so I'm going to dig them up for him. He wants to make parsnip wine. Not something I would ever think of drinking, but you just don't know, do you? Hopefully if he makes it I get a bottle, I'll let you know. But yeah, I started yesterday tidying all this area, and I'm going to eventually go back, cutting back stuff, tidying up, because it does need tidying up. These potato pots, the 30-litre pots with the potatoes in, they've been in there since 23. The potatoes, they grew back again last year. I obviously harvest quite a bit of it, which has been my seed potatoes this year. And yeah, hopefully they may pop up again, but I'm not sure, we'll just see. But yeah, there's a lot to get on with. Yesterday I cut back all the sunflowers out was here, so I tied that up, allowed the kiwi plant that I've got here to get some light. I did potatoes. I started last weekend, I think I did 4, and I've done 4 today. I put them in this position because I get sun here, then in the afternoon the sun's coming this way, so I get the sun as well. I haven't gone off like earlies, mids, lates. I've just obviously got the seed potatoes from last year, so I've just used them. God knows what they were. I've had them for a good few years now. I haven't bought any potatoes. I was actually going to buy some new potatoes, but I thought, why should I, when I've got seed potatoes from last year from them pots that I was on about. So yeah, chard, I've had to put them in some water. The ones inside the polytunnel are huge compared to these ones, so just shows you when you keep things in pots, it restricts them a little bit. They've had the same amount of water in, these and the ones in the polytunnel, but they're much better. So yeah, I cleared this up yesterday. There's a lot of obviously little shoots coming from the raspberries that were going all over, so I dug them all up. Pulled the weeds up, were quite easy to pull up with being wood chip on the ground. And yeah, got it tidied. So if you'd seen it yesterday, it was a right mess. Put a little water butts here on my various mixtures of the old leeks and that were with the leaf miner. I think that's what you call it, that goes into leeks. Anyway, I knackered them, so they all went in there. And all my chives from last year, which I cut back, all went in there. This is just normal water, weeds, and everything goes in there, so that's a canny smelling mixture. This salsiccia cellar, I can't remember what it's called, Maruzu or something like that. So I just left it because it was where the carrots were. These carrots were done last August. I've just left them. They got 8. They're coming back, so we'll just see if I get any from there. Onions I sowed in there last year. I might just leave them in there, don't even bother potting them on. I'll get something out of that, won't I, really? I was talking about obviously the chives, not the chives, darn man, your brain, the chard. So as you can see the difference being in here, whether because I've got more access to the soil around here and nutrients and stuff like that, I don't know, but they were sort of stagnant, and as it's warmed up they've got bigger. They've been ate a little bit, but I'm not really bothered. I'm only growing these really for the chickens, something extra for them when I pop in once a week at the minute on a Friday. Obviously it gets warmer and I've got more time, it'll be more often, but yeah, they're looking great. My little experiment with the lemon grass didn't work, as you can see. I should have really took them home, the warmth of the house, because I said they're not winter tolerant, and as you can see they're not, so they've died. it's, you know what I mean, that's about everything that I do. Something like, say something, I like to experiment to see if it makes any difference. I've been watering for weeks and weeks to see if they sprout back, but there's nothing. So that's a no-no. So you know, really, people might say, well, you should listen to what people say, but there's a lot of stuff that I do that doesn't quite go the way people say it should. So I like to experiment and see it for myself. My strawberries are starting to sprout away. A lot of rotted, so I think there's, well, actually I found a grub in there. Grubs in a few of them. These two. So I think there's grubs inside there that have been eating the roots. Because when I pulled them up, the roots were like proper chewed at. So yeah, but there's a lot. I've still got loads here. So I need to either repot them into bigger pots, which I've got, or put them in the permanent home, which I still haven't done all these years. Some of them have got like nettles in and all that, but yeah, not too bothered. Me garlic's looking good. I'm not overwatering them, just with the damp, but obviously with the heat here, as you can see, that's absolutely bone dry, even though it's a little bit damp underneath. But I'll put some water in there in the base and the tray. These are onions from last year. I haven't harvested them. I'm hoping that they start. I'm sure I might have just been saying things, but I'm hoping that a nice flower. They should do, and then I'll collect the seed. A lot of me stuff that I've sown. Bear in mind, I might as well just say the seed that I've used isn't brand new seed. It's proper old seed, good 2 or 3 years, if not 4 years out of date. So I basically was going through it all, putting it in and see if it comes through. There's some here, obviously one on broccoli, green calabrese, greyhound cabbage, what's that one? Purple broccoli sprouting. So I've got like 3 out of the 6, because normally what I would do, I'd sow the same on that whole thing, but now I've decided that I need to just like concentrate on doing little modulars, little bits. Beetroot Boltari, that's come through last year, absolute disaster. They did bolt for some reason. I don't know if it was the weather, don't know what it was. First time that's ever happened to me when it comes to beetroot. They're quite an easy one to grow. Red Titan, that's a new one that I've never grown before, so I'm seeing what that's going to be like. Right, they're starting to come up. Silver chard. Red drumhead cabbage is coming up. Broccoli. Whatever that is. Marcolano. Hasn't come up. Well, actually, I've just seen there one. Shallots, I shoved all the seeds in, they haven't come up yet. Turnips, I don't know why, but seem to have crop success with germination for the snowball turnips. They used to have great, but I think because it's just old seed. Kohlrabi, nothing, and I just shoved all the last of the basil red leaf in there. Yeah, that was, when did I do that? That last weekend, I think it was. But yeah, a lot of it. I am, like I said, I'm trying to go through a lot of my old seed just to get rid of it, and then obviously buy new stuff. I have bought new seed. But yeah, things are looking good. A lot of the plants. This is, what is it? The Jostaberry. Free plants, so I'm hoping to get them gorilla planted somewhere. I don't know if you're like me, but when I was growing up as a kid, you'd find places that had like apple trees, and I'd find places that had gooseberries and stuff like that. I don't know whether they've been gorilla planted or they've been previously been gardens there or allotments, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm telling them down, because there's quite a big forest area around there, and I'm thinking about putting them in there, let them grow. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, I don't know. What do you think? Think it's a good idea? Anyway, chives are looking good. I'm going to start growing more again. I need to buy some new seed because the other seed I've used last year didn't germinate. It was absolutely rubbish, so I need to buy brand new because I want to go further down here. I mainly grow them for flowers because I like the purple flowers on them. But yeah, looking good because I tidied up, obviously wood chip and stuff like that. The garlic chive is looking good. I pulled as many weeds as I can out of there. So yeah, is that a weed? It is, isn't it? There you go. I hate these. These are the weeds that when they're dried and the seeds are there and you pull them up, they just spring everywhere. You get them everywhere. Horrible. Anyway, that's what's happening at the minute at the allotment. Not much, but it's starting to go, sprouting away. But I need to do some more seeds. I need to sort the weeds out. I've got chemicals. The chemical I've got, you can put it down and it's safe within a day, supposed to be, but I try not to use it much. I try to do it more outside of the plot. I try to like basically dig these up by hand and at the same time obviously put them in the 30-litre pots to rot down slowly to make more compost. But yeah, everything's looking great, if not a little bit, I don't know, untidy. Contradict myself, aren't I? But yeah, fantastic. Anyway, I hope whatever you're doing, the seeds are doing great. Whatever you've germinated, grown, whatever you've grown from last year is going great. It's always great to get free stuff, i.e. obviously the fruit trees, bushes. Anyway, it's bye from me. Happy sowing, happy growing. Have a great day. It's absolutely glorious here in Northumberland. See you later, bye.